Little People. Big World star Matt Roloff's ups and downs with his 4 kids. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Matt Roloff was thrust into the limelight in 2006 alongside then-wife Amy Roloff and their 4 children. And Little People. Big World fans are still fascinated with the family's dynamic. Matt and Amy welcomed twin sons Jeremy and Zach in May 1990, 3 years after tying the knot in 1987. They expanded their brood in 1993 with the birth of their daughter, Molly, and their 4th child, son Jacob, arrived in 1997. The couple made their reality TV debut on TLC in 2006, and 10 years later, Matt and Amy finalized their divorce after 28 years of marriage. While Little People, Big World documented their relationship highs and lows, it also shed light on Matt's ups and downs with his kids. "Our family, we love each other," Matt told Entertainment Tonight in May 2024 as tears welled up in his eyes. "There's been ups and downs as you can imagine, but I think all in all, I think we've accomplished some good things." While Matt's relationship with Molly has been kept somewhat quiet over the years, she keeps her life off social media. When possible, his dynamic with his sons has been more visible. Scroll down to see Matt's ebbs and flows with his kids both before and after his divorce from Amy. When Little People, Big World premiered in 2006, Matt and Amy were in full-on parenting mode with 4 young children. Jacob is the youngest of Matt and Amy's sons, but he was the first one to exit the TLC series. He announced his departure in 2014 when he turned 18. "This spring marks 10 years since I got my money from the show. I was on for over 10 years of my life," Jacob recalled via Instagram in March 2025. "I was 18 and finally had the agency to not sign the contract, so I didn't, and promptly left home, mostly due to disgust for the show and reality TV in general." While neither Matt nor Amy publicly took issue with Jacob leaving home at such a young age, he was away from them for a while before relocating back to Oregon and the family farm. Jeremy married wife Audrey Roloff in September 2014, and the pair remained on the series until July 2018. Jeremy announced his exit via Instagram, revealing after 14 years on camera and 17 seasons with TLC, he and his partner were done. "It has been an amazing run, and I can't say thank you enough to all of you who have watched and supported us along the ride," he shared. "We have the most loyal fans on TV, and we appreciate every one of you. You are what made doing this so fun. We will still be supporting the family as they carry the torch onward. This is a decision concerning Audrey and me specifically. The show must go on." The couple, who share 4 children, have remained in the spotlight with their own YouTube series and podcast. Matt was reunited with all of his children in September 2018, as well as his ex-wife, to celebrate Jacob marrying Isabel Roloff at their family farm. What a celebration! Congratulations Jacob and Isabel on taking the ultimate step of love, total commitment, Jeremy wrote via Instagram at the time, sharing a photo of the whole group back together. The final step being living it out. "So excited for you guys. Welcome to the family, sister. We're all married, and the family continues to grow." Jacob claimed in December 2020 that he was molested by an executive field producer on Little People, Big World after a long grooming process when he was younger. "By revealing this, I may be more fully understood, and my perspective on issues such as child sexual abuse, child exploitation, and the collateral costs of reality television may be received more clearly," Jacob explained via social media at the time, giving more insight as to why he distanced himself from the show years prior. "Although, I would have to add that this experience has not solely defined my point of view on any of these issues, nor has it defined my worldview in general. I continue my own contemplation on the voyeurism involved in the entire enterprise of reality television, a massive spectacle of drama and pain and argument and invasion, with a little joy sprinkled over, that viewers watch completely disassociated from the complex humans inside the simplistic characters they see on TV." Jacob made it clear that he didn't blame his loved ones for what happened to him. "It must finally be emphasized that all fault lies with the predator, and no fault lies with any of my family members," He concluded, "I am certain that this is a positive moment for me and another step toward a brighter future." TLC responded to the allegations with a statement to us, saying, "TLC was just informed about an alleged encounter that occurred years ago involving a third party connected to the production of Little People, Big World. We are saddened and troubled by this very serious allegation, and TLC will work cooperatively with the authorities. Our main focus remains on supporting the family during this very difficult time." Matt, meanwhile, supported his son's revelation. "Love you, Jacob." George Roloff, very proud. He commented on Jacob's post, "Roloff Farms was the backdrop for much of the TLC series, even after Amy and Matt split. Amy decided to sell her portion of the land back to Matt after their divorce, and Matt claimed he wanted the kids to take over someday. However, in 2021, Matt chose not to sell part of the land to son Zach, which began a family feud. The following year, Matt claimed that neither Zach nor his twin brother, Jeremy, wanted to take control of the land. My twin boys decided not to consider working together toward a possible joint sale," Matt alleged via Instagram in May 2022, revealing he was listing 16 of the 108 acres for sale. Both of them, along with their growing families, had moved on to other interests and investments. Zach fired back at his father's claim that same month, writing via Instagram, "This post is a new shocking low of cowardice and manipulation of his family and kids for his own gain." Zach and Matt tried to negotiate a deal during the show, but they couldn't come to an agreement. Zach married Tori Roloff in 2015, and the pair remained on the series until 2024. Zach announced via YouTube in February 2024 that they were done with the show, and the chapter has closed. He hinted that his drama with his father played a major role in their exit. The couple, who share 3 kids, also moved to Washington in October 2021 amid the family feud. "We've made it pretty clear that we're done with that chapter for multiple reasons," Zach said in the YouTube video at the time. "Because we've made that pretty clear, they haven't asked us back technically. This last cycle was rough between the family, the farm deal, and we were done with it. We've moved on." Zach revealed on the Raising Heights podcast in May 2024 that his relationship with his dad was non-existent after their battle over the farm. "The filming ended, you kind of just give yourself some space, and then the show airs 6 months later, and it kind of brings up some old wounds," he shared during the show's season 25 finale, which aired that year. Zach explained, "When it comes to my dad, I don't know. That ship all sailed. There's not much of a relationship, just doing our own thing. Time might even it out. Everything will be healed. It'll just be different." Matt, meanwhile, told Entertainment Tonight in May 2024 that he was hopeful for a reconciliation with Zach. He noted, "Time heals all wounds." Amid issues with Zach and the farm, Matt appeared to lean on Jacob for help with the land. According to Jacob's wife, Isabel, they would love to take over the farm someday, but she said, "We can't afford to fully buy it from Matt." She shared via TikTok in March 2025, "We do love living here while we can, and Jacob takes good care of it." Jacob explained via his Instagram account that same month that he is grateful to live on Roloff Farms with his wife and son, growing things and stewarding the land. Roloff continued, "Certainly, it has been insightful these last 4 years in a lot of ways, both materially learning equipment operation, my own growing style, the systems for farming, etc., and retrospectively, what is the farm without a TV crew? What can the farm be without TV? What's next for the Roloff family? The future of Little People, Big World is unclear." Following the season 25 finale, the TLC reality show wrapped up its latest season with an episode that felt very much like a series finale. But the network hasn't confirmed that LPBW has ended, and even the show stars aren't sure what's to come, Matt Roloff revealed in a recent social media update. TLC advertised the April 23 episode of Little People, Big World as a season finale, not a series finale, but it definitely felt like the Roloff family was saying goodbye. In the episode, Matt's son Zach Roloff and his wife Tori Roloff, who've already confirmed they are done with the show, reflected on building their own future with their kids and their complicated relationship with Matt. Meanwhile, Matt and his ex-wife, Amy, got together with their new partners to look back on how much things have changed since the show premiered in 2006. The episode ended with the gates to Roloff Farms closing, perhaps for the final time. TLC hasn't officially announced that Little People, Big World is canceled. However, the network also hasn't shared any updates about season 26. In a lengthy Facebook post, Matt acknowledged that it felt like the show was over. Zach was the only one of Matt and Amy's 4 kids who still appeared on the show. With his and Tori's exit, there's even less family drama to film. As more and more family members drift away from the show, it becomes more difficult to produce the same content, Matt noted. Viewers want relationship drama and then resolutions, he added, apparently referencing his conflict with Zach over the sale of the family farm, which has been a major storyline in recent seasons. In his post, Matt said that the family had finished filming the most recent season in September 2023. Though he wasn't sure what the future holds for Little People, Big World, he theorized that TLC could be planning look-back special shows, and that was why the latest episode was not described as a series finale. Matt also hinted that as dynamics in the Roloff family change, there was a chance the show could return. Little People, Big World nearly ended in 2010 when he and Amy decided to step away from filming for the sake of their kids, he said. But they worked out a new deal with TLC that allowed for a less disruptive filming schedule. It's my opinion that you just never know what might happen in the future, Matt wrote. I know I can't predict the future, it's my guess that the network can't either. Even if Little People, Big World never returns to TV, Matt is satisfied with the way things ended. I do think that TLC did a nice job on the last Tuesday season finale episode, hedging their bets and putting a nice button on the show and where the family members that still participate stands, he wrote. So if LPBW never does come back, in whatever various other forms, I think consensus is they wrapped up the Roloff LPBW Crazy Train saga pretty good. That's why many of you felt it was a series finale. So on this matter of whether last Tuesday was the last LPBW show forever, nobody really knows at this point, he added. I feel very content and satisfied with the run of shows and